Two breaking stories are shaking the Browns' locker room and cranking up the tension. And the name at the center of this storm is Garrett'S Sanders. The rookie crashed into the preseason spotlight, stole the show in his debut, and is already threatening to shake up the quarterback hierarchy, while veterans and other young contenders are still fighting their way back from injuries. And if that wasn't enough, a telling sideline moment with Myles Garrett revealed more about the team's internal atmosphere than it might seem. If you're a big Browns fan, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single update. Let's get into it. The Browns' quarterback room is starting to feel like a high-stakes game of musical chairs, and right now Garrett'S Sanders might be the guy holding the music. Head coach Kevin Stefanski is still playing coy about who's starting Thursday night against the Eagles. But one thing's clear. Sanders is getting his shot. The rookie fifth-rounder turned heads in the preseason opener, throwing for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns while looking calm, confident, and maybe a little too comfortable for a guy fresh out of college. Meanwhile, the rest of the QB competition is still in the repair shop. Third-round pick Dillon Gabriel managed to get in some 11-on-11 work on Monday, but he's still nursing that hamstring. Kenny Pickett? He's trailing in the recovery race and hasn't been able to do as much. That leaves veteran Joe Flacco watching from the sideline. He didn't even suit up for the opener, but he's still the favorite to start when the real games kick off in September. Stefanski says he hasn't decided who's getting the nod this week, but Sanders will definitely see the field. If Gabriel or Pickett can't go, we might even see Shedeur trot out with the starters. If they can, it's possible he's more of a second-half show. The real decision on who's QB1 for Week 1 is coming before the Browns' third preseason game on August 23rd against the Rams. For now, Cleveland's got an interesting problem. 3 guys trying to get healthy, a rookie making waves, and a veteran waiting to pounce. Oh, and that regular season opener? Yeah, it's against Joe Burrow and the Bengals on September 7th. No pressure, right? But if the QB battle was already tense, what happened on the sideline just took it to another level, and it just dropped. Garrett'S Sanders hasn't just been turning heads with his arm. He's been holding his own in the banter department, too. After lighting up the Panthers in his preseason debut, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and a crisp 14 of 23 passing, the rookie found himself in a sideline moment with none other than Myles Garrett. And let's just say, Garrett didn't exactly let him dream big. Sanders, riding high from his first NFL action, asked the reigning king of Cleveland's defense if his spin move would work against him. Garrett didn't even hesitate. He hit him with a smile and a reality check. "You a good kid. I don't want to hurt you. We gonna need you." Translation: love the confidence, Rook, but don't test the DPOY. That's the kind of moment that says a lot without saying much. For Sanders, hearing that from a guy who's been terrorizing quarterbacks for years has to be a confidence booster. Garrett's not just one of the best defenders in the league, he's a franchise cornerstone. The dude's coming off a 2024 season with 14 sacks, 22 tackles for loss, and enough quarterback hits, 28, to make offensive linemen lose sleep. He hasn't had fewer than double-digit sacks since his rookie year, and over the last 4 seasons, he's averaged a monstrous 15 sacks a year. The good news for Sanders? If he does end up starting games this year, he won't have to deal with Garrett coming off the edge, at least not in practice reps that count. The bad news? NFL defenses aren't exactly forgiving either way. Right now, Joe Flacco's still penciled in as the Week 1 starter, but Sanders is forcing Cleveland to at least think about the future a little differently. And with another preseason shot coming Saturday night against the Eagles, he's got a chance to keep feeding that hype train. If Week 1 was any indication, this kid's not just here to watch. Sanders has lit a spark that could change the Browns' plans, but any wrong step could be costly. The pressure is only going to rise. Subscribe and stay on top of every move the team makes.